Hello students, this is the second video in the series. What we have done, we have discussed in the earlier video till voluntary retirement compensation, that is VRS, under section 10 subsection 10C. Today what we are going to do, that is, see, till now what we have done, we have covered all the subtopics of the salary. Now what is left out, that is along with this subtopics we have calculated some sums in which those topics have been discussed. Now onwards what we will do, we will see some comprehensive sums in which all the topics are been covered. For example, in the earlier sum, this is something the related to the rent-free accommodation. This aspect we have discussed. Then this is the calculation related to HRA. So all these subtopics are going to be discussed. So this comprehensive sums will have all the subtopics, means anything is going to be asked in the sum. Let's see. This is from your book, and this sum is already been given to you in the form of assignment. Let's solve this sum. Let me first read out this. Mrs. Rekha is working at Chennai, where the population is less than 4 lakh. And this population figure has been given for the purpose of, that is, rent-free accommodation, right? Chennai, the population is 4 lakh. Don't find out the logic. Here we are concerned with the population of the city. Below given are the further particulars. Let's see what is that. That is, first one is the basic salary of 15,000, dearness allowance of 2,000, employer's contribution to employees recognized provident fund, that is 16% of the salary, right? Then comes the fixed medical allowance, 1,000 rupees a month. Then comes professional tax paid by Rekha, rupees 500. Interest on provident fund at 12% per annum, that is 4,800 rupees. Rent free accommodation. See, here the information is provided about the population of the area or the city, right? And here they ask, that is RFA, that is rent free accommodation. This is unfurnished. Fair rental value is 80,000 per annum. Expenses on maintenance of garden met by the employer, that is 3,000 rupees. Compute the taxable income from salary for the assessment year 18-19, right? I will share this PPT with all of you. So you must have you will also have the reference of this. Let's calculate. Let me move to the Excel. Now, first of all, here this is computation of this is taxable salary, right? Taxable salary. Now, who is the SSC? SSC is Mrs. Rekha. She is resident, right? And what is the previous year? Previous year is 2018-19, and assessment year, here they ask for the assessment year of 2019-20. Now let's start. What is the first item here? That is, let me check. That is basic salary of 15,000 per month. So basic salary 15,000 into 12 months. So it is 1,80,000 rupees, right? Then comes dearness allowance, that is DA. This is 2000 rupees, right? So 2000 into 12, so it is 24,000 rupees. Let me show you. Yeah, then comes the employer's contribution to employees recognized provident fund, 16% of the salary. So recognized provident fund, what it is, that is 1,80,000, sorry, 80,000 into 16%, right? Let me calculate how much it is. It is 28,800, right? So it is 28,800. Now this is 28,000. Now how much is the exempt? So let me put this figure in an inner column. 28,800 minus less EMPT exempt. So it will be 21,600, right? So how much is left out? That is this minus this figure. So 7,200 is left out, right? So only 7,200 will be taxable. Now the next amount is, that is interest. That is interest on provident fund, on PF. This amount is 4,800, right? That is interest on provident fund, 12% per annum, that is 4,800 rupees. So it is, let me put some space over here, otherwise you will get confused at what this is. Let's insert one row in between. Yeah, now here also. Now it looks okay. Now what is there? That is interest on provident fund. So interest on provident fund is 4,800 rupees. Now how much amount is exempt? That is we can say less exempt, exempt amount is 4,800 into 9.5% of interest is exempted, right? So rest of the figure is taxable. So what we need to do is 9.5 divide by, this is actually 12% they have received in the form of, let me calculate on the calculator how much this comes to. That is 4,800 into 9.5 divide by 12. So it is 3,800, right? So 3,800 is exempted. So the balance amount, that is 4,800 minus 3,800, so it is 1,000 rupees is taxable, right? Now the next is, that is employees contribute, yeah, fixed medical add-ons. yeah, that is left out, right? So here that is medical allowance. This is fixed figure, that is 1000 rupees, 12 months, right? So it is 12,000 rupees in the outer column because no sub calculation is required. Then comes the rent free accommodation, right? Yeah, rent free accommodation unfurnished. Fair rental value is 80,000 rupees, and uh, expenses and maintenance of the garden made by the employer, that is 3,000 rupees, right? So here what we need to do, that is here what is the basic 1,80,000, right? And uh, this is 24,000. So here that is rent RFA, let me write RFA. It is rent free accommodation, that is 7.5% of 2,16,000, right? So how much it is? That is 2,16,000. Let me calculate. 2,16,000 into 7.5%. So it is 16,200 rupees is taxable. 16,200 is taxable. Now the maintenance of the garden. That is, the figure is 3,000 rupees. Now let me check whether we have covered everything or not. That is interest on provident fund, rent free accommodation. Yeah, everything is covered. Let's now move to, this is what is the total of this one, right? That is, if I have to make the total, then 2,43,400. What this is, that is, this is gross salary, right? Now what we need to do, that is, from this gross salary figure we have to deduct the standard less standard deduction. This is as per section 16 subsection A. The standard deduction will be, let me put this bold, and let's have an underline over here. Yeah, so this is the figure. Now what is the standard deduction amount? That is 40,000 rupees, right? So 40,000 will be 40,000 will be the standard deduction. Then here the another information that is provided, that is here, that is professional tax paid by Rekha, that is 500 rupees. So this amount needs to be deducted. Professional tax of 500 rupees. Yeah, so that is 500. So what is the left out amount? That is, we can say it is, let me deduct this minus this figure and this figure. So 2,02,900. This is we can say what this is, that is the taxable salary, right? uh, Now let me put it in a better form. Let's have the borders here and here also. Yeah. So what is the answer? That is, taxable salary is 2,02,900 rupees. What we have seen in this sum, that is, let me go back to the sum. That is, here two things have been asked. That is rent-free accommodation. The calculation, these are the sub-calculation that we have seen in the earlier sessions. That is the employer's contribution to the employees, employer's contribution to the employees recognized provident fund of 16%. So what that is, here we have done the calculation, and the interest on PF, only 9.5% of the interest is exempted, rest is taxable, and the same way that is rent-free accommodation. I hope you have yeah, this is from your book, and the same sum has been given to you in the form of assignment. We will see next sum in the next video. Hope all of you have understood this calculation. Still, if you don't understood, you can get back to me through mail. All of you are having my mail ID. You can drop in a mail. I will answer all your queries, right? Okay, yeah, thank you.